I'ma tell them one time. Me not like either got take for my pride. Lies them my parents from people them rise. Just wanna spread peace, don't wanna hurt nobody. Came here on a peace thing, so please don't worry. I do this one.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So I know you guys might be shocked by the title of this, but yes, your sis is a dropout. Okay, and I'm going to explain why, so just stay tuned. Okay, I think this video is more so for my father more than it is for other people. Okay, because or all these people that's on my back, they just need to know why. And this story has only been told to a couple of my friends, I would say. Maybe not in entirety, I don't actually remember, but probably just my friend and probably my uncle too. I told him. But yeah, anybody that didn't know why, you're about to find out. Watch this video and leave me alone and let me live my life. Okay, thank you. So anyways, I'm going to start off with what school I went to. So graduated high school, and I went to Kingsborough for 2 years, and I got my associate degree. Yes, I did. So at least I went to college. So hello, what? Even though I got it in liberal arts and I couldn't do really nothing with it, but I went to college. Technically, I went to college. I just didn't go for a year. But yeah, so I went to Kingsborough for 2 years. I graduated, and then I transferred to Hunter College. That's where I'm currently enrolled at. Hunter College, 4 year. I only had two more years left. I did a semester, and that was the health semester, and that's when I dropped out. So yeah, I'm about to find out. So like I said, my major in in Kingsborough was liberal arts, and then I was taking accounting classes because I wanted to switch to accounting. First, I started off with I wanted to do nursing, blah blah blah. I went over there. Science is not for me. It is not made for moi. Okay, me and science, no, it's too much. Not my. It's not interesting to me. It's not like I want to be a nurse, but it's not to the point I want to bust my brain out like that. So no. And so I was taking some accounting classes back in Kingsborough. So then I knew I wanted to do accounting when I moved to Hunter. I wanted to know what I was going to do before I graduated there, and which alhamdulillah I did know. And then I went over there. But then there was another thing. I took a photography class at Kingsborough because I was still contemplating on whether I wanted to do accounting or photography and stuff like that, or arts in general. So I took the photography class and I fell in love. Okay, but then I was thinking about how do I make money out of this, it was just mainly like the laziness, because you could do whatever you want with whatever degree you have. Okay, there's no limits to what you can do. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do the accounting because then I could have a promising job, blah blah blah. Yeah, okay. I go to Hunter, I took the accounting class at Kingsborough. It went well. I liked it, blah blah blah. I love anything with math and stuff like that. I'm a math person, not a science person. So I liked it. It wasn't that bad. I passed the class. So I was like, if I pass the class, then I'm going to continue in accounting. So I passed the class. So then I went on to Hunter and I was a accountant major. So dropping out wise, like when did I start feeling this way? It was basically it was when I started the bio classes and all of that. Like the anatomy part was interesting to me, but then the other part, because it's two parts to the class. You have an anatomy and I think it's physiology or whatever part of it. So that part I hated it so bad. I hated that class so bad. Like I was so depressed. Like I didn't want to do nothing, like nothing at all. So I barely made it through that class, but I did pass it. And I was the anatomy part I was really good at. Like even the professor was like, "Oh, are you sure you don't want to be a surgeon?" Or that. I'm like, "Surgeon, Alfie, you're going too far. I'm over here like trying to dip my toes in the medical field, not like all the way in. Like far I'm going is nursing, and you're always talking about surgeon. You wildin'. I don't care how good I am, but no." But yeah, so then I go to Hunter. I major in accounting. I started taking the classes. I liked it, but then again, it's like it was just, I don't know. It's like I already hated school to begin with. Like I always hated school. Like I'm the type to always think about counting my years of when I'm supposed to be done. Like always hated school. Like when I was in Kingsborough, I took all these summer classes so I could be done fast. And alhamdulillah, I did finish fast. Because there's still some people over there that are left over there, and it's supposed to be a 2-year honey, okay? But yeah, so I hated school like from as far as I can remember, okay? So I who did I talk to about it? My friends, basically, because it was starting to get like very serious. Like when I went to Hunter, even though I liked the classes, like I didn't care about it. Like it was the first time ever that I would walk into a class and I'm just like, even not just then, but like even before, I would just be going. I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait for the class to be over. I'm sure a lot of people feel like this, but mine was very, very serious. Like I just walk in there and I just hated every second of it. Like I just be like, oh my god, I cannot wait to get out of here. I've been thinking about like what I'm gonna do after. I'm gonna, okay, if I make it through this class, I'm gonna do this, da, 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 da. But like I just hated everything, like everything. I just couldn't wait to get out of there. So I felt lonely. Like I don't even know how to explain it. Like I just felt like I'm just a walking zombie in this earth or something like that. Like I wasn't living my life, and I was just doing what other people thought you're supposed to do, or like what society says you have to do. Like you have to have a degree, you have to have a college degree, you have to go to school, da 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 da. But no, I don't. I do not. Okay, if I don't want to, I don't have to. Shoot. But anyways, because our parents are instilled with that thought in their head, oh, everybody gotta have a college degree, blah blah blah. But guys, I know a college degree is promising. You need it. A college degree is more safer. You know, you have a promising this and that. But like, you know what? Everything that God wills for you to have, you will have it no matter what. Okay, no matter what is going to find you. Okay, so if school is not for me, that means God knew it wasn't for me, and that is why I'm out. And I believe that is why I am out. So let's go back to when I decided, like, point blank period, I am dropping out. Okay, so anyways, what was going around my life at that time, let me tell y'all. So yeah, I was like, the time I decided to drop out, like I already had my wedding and all of that, and it was really just, I don't know, like what type of stress I was going through. I was working at that time, and I really hated work at the time too. So it's like all of that, you know, bad energy, bad vibes, and all of that stuff just going into my head. I just wanted to be alone. Like I just didn't want to do nothing. I just wanted to be by myself all the time. I was just going into a deep depression mode, and I was like, okay, I really need to help myself out, and I need to get out of this situation, because I knew school was just making me depressed. I thought it was work that was doing that, but after I left school, when I tell y'all, I felt like a mountain been lifted off of me. And so let me tell y'all, so like I was saying, when I started in Hunter, like I would go into the classes, I would not give two flying cracks, okay? Like I would be in there, and the professor, like usually when I go into the class, I'll be like, okay, you gotta go through this 45 minutes, just listen and get the information, blah blah blah. I would listen to the professor. When it's done, you know? Like, I just, you know. But then when I got there, like, I would just be sitting over there like, oh my God, I didn't care. I didn't care. And y'all know how I love math. And this is when I knew I'm done for. I'm just done. Because I never fail math. I never, okay? Like, I always, like, do good at math. And when I got to the calculus class, I was sitting in there, and there was this first test that we took. And I knew you know, when it comes to tests, right, I knew I should study, or like, you know, but I listen in class because I'm not a study type of person. I listen in class so I could get the information right then and there, because if I don't get it right then and there, it's clear, because I will not come home and study. Like, it'd be so hard for me to take a book out when I'm home. Like, it's so hard. Like, I do not want to study at all. So the calculus class comes, I just don't be caring at all. I don't be listening to the professor or anything. And then I come home, and then when I get to the train, like, I know there's a test tomorrow. I get in the train, I flip to the papers, trying to retain all that. I was like, you know what, F it, I don't care. Like, I just put it away, and then I go, and I failed the test. Obviously, hello, what do you expect? To pass it just out of the blue? So I was like, you know what am I sitting here wasting my time for? If I'm not gonna put my all into it, what am I really doing here? Who am I doing this for? I'm not gonna be sitting here going through all of this just so my parents could be like, oh, blah blah blah, you did good, da, 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 da. No matter what you do in life, no matter what you do, okay, no matter what you do, if your parents want to be proud of you, they're going to be proud of you. It doesn't matter about no college degrees. There's other people that got college degrees and their parents despise them, okay? So if my parents want to love me, either way they will love me. If it's a college degree that's going to make them love me, they will never love me. Then I'm sorry, I no. Okay, so I was like, you know what, I'm not just gonna do that. I know some people like, I'm just this one, my grandma, I'm gonna get my college degree from my grandma, but I'm not going to go through hell just so I could make somebody else happy. I'm not gonna do that. And that's when I decided I wasn't gonna do that. Like, I'm gonna make myself happy. Like, it was to a point where I was thinking about suicide. And that's when I knew it was really, really serious. My sister's looking at me weird in the background because she doesn't know. So yeah, it was a time that I thought about suicide. Like, it was very, very scary for me. And I was like, oh my God. And I knew about the ruling on suicide in Islam. So I was like really, really scared, because I'm like, wait, God is going to be mad at me for thinking about taking my own life. So I really remember talking to my friends about it, and I asked some not professor, like somebody who's, you know, knowledgeable in the religion, like, what's that, like, you know. I asked it in a different way though, like not hinting to school or like suicide or something like that, but I asked it to a way that I would understand the ruling, and basically you can't take your own life, and I think everybody know that. So because I was getting to that direction, I was like, you know what, I'm not going to sacrifice my hereafter or my life just so I could get an education. If it's not meant for me, it's not meant for me. So I was like, Esclip, I gotta leave school. I'm sorry. This is not for me. I'm not happy there. I don't feel like I belong there. I do not think I need to be there. Like, it's just not it for me, okay? So because of that thought, I was like, you know what? I need God to save me, because this is just not it. He's showing me signs, and even though I hardly believe that I need to be in school, my parents hardly believe that I need to be in school, but God is showing me all these signs. The reason why I need to get out of there, I need to get out of there, and I need to listen to those signs. When God sends you signs, don't ignore them. It might seem like it's the most wrong thing in your life, but trust me, God knows what plan He has for you. So just follow through that, okay? Sometimes you look at things, you be like, you plan things and you think that's the right way, and you think that's the way you need to go, but that's not always the case. God knows the way you need to go in your life for you to reach the goals that He has set for you. He already written everything for you, so don't be fighting things. If it doesn't work that way, like the normal way that people always see, then so be it. Not everybody went to school. There's people that's successful, I can't even speak, successful, that didn't go to school. But I'm not saying that's gonna be my case, but it doesn't matter. Wherever I'm going to be successful at, God knows, and I'm going to keep praying to Him that I do get successful in whatever I do. I know I am a hard believer in doing things that you have passion in. I was thinking about also, like, if I do accounting, do I really want to be sitting in front of a computer doing ledgers, journal, like all of that stuff? Like, do I really want to be doing that? No, I don't. I do not want to be doing that for the rest of my life. No. So why am I getting a degree that's just going to be sitting in my drawers? Like, no, I'm not doing that. No, sir. So I was like, you know what? No, that's not what I do. So I want to do something that I feel happy doing every single day. Okay, that I'm going to wake up and I'm looking forward to it, not dreading my life, like, oh my God, I don't want to go to work today, oh my God, I went to the, no. And I also want to be in my children's life. I do not want to be working 24/7 and don't be able to like raise my children, like barely seeing them, like especially in our African community. Like, some people don't even know their fathers like that. Like they don't even have a relationship with their fathers because the father goes to work, they come back, and I'm saying fathers because that's the most common one, but there are mothers too that the kids don't get to see. Like it goes both ways, but it's more commonly for men. Like you go to work, you come back, your child don't see you, or like one day the mother leaves you with the child and you don't even know what to do with the child because you never home and you never learn none of those things. So I do not want to be like that. I want to be in my kids' life, and I want to have experiences. I want to have, I want to be in every single like journey, like moment, any changing moment with them. I do not want to miss anything. And if that means like working from home or doing something else, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to be, forcing myself to be like everybody, or every day, I'm going to work, no. Okay, everybody can work from home if they want to. So I'm just gonna be here no matter how long it's gonna take me to find my own thing that I'm going to be making money in. That's how long it takes. But money is not always happiness. Money is not always the way to life, Alhamdulillah, I am blessed. I have, what I can live with, so I'm good. You know what I mean? And I'm going to continue to be good because I have God on my side. And okay, I'm not going to ruin my life by sitting on a degree that I don't want. And then come to family members that be, telling people, like if you have a child that really don't want to be in school, let them make their own decisions. Trust me, it was not easy for me to leave school. I was like, oh my God, what am I doing in my life? What am I doing? Like, what example am I leaving for my kids? For them to drop off school if they want to. But then I realized I'm leaving an example to my kids. If you see something is not working out for you, it's not forcefully that you have to make it work for yourself. If it's not everybody have the same life. Not everybody's gonna walk the same path to get wherever they're at. You see people at jobs sometimes, they don't even have a degree, but they're working in that field. It's all about connections nowadays anyways. So, and I have people at my job right now that have college degrees, but they're not working in their field or whatever. You always need something more. You always need something this and that. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's whatever. It's however it works out for you. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. So, it's not forcefully the degree that's getting you the job. Okay? Because you could go to school and cheat your way through it and get the degree and go to the field and not know how to do anything. Some things are not always for you. Okay, even if you have the degree, that doesn't mean you're going to be good in that field. That's why you have to do things that you're passionate about, then you're gonna want to be good at it. Okay, so what else? So because so obviously when I did it like the last semester, because this is when I actually I was done with again, okay, I went to the calculus final exam and I left it blank. I was like, I'm done. I was just waiting for the time to be gone so the professor can be like, oh, she doesn't really care. Yeah, I didn't care, but I didn't want to be rude, so I just stood there, and when the time got to where you could leave, give her the paper. And I gave her a credit, no credit paper just in case I didn't pass the class, so that it doesn't affect my GPA, just in case I did think about going back to school at some point. Because I don't know what the future holds. I don't know if God is going to change my heart. I don't know if I'm going to feel one day that I want to go back to school. I don't know what's going to happen. So I wanted to leave in a good thing. But then again, I really didn't care. And then the economic class, I didn't care either. I didn't care for none of the finals. And it never happened to me like that. I always cared for my finals. I always, studied for finals. Even though I hated studying, but I always studied. But this time around, when it came to study, I didn't care. I just popped up there, signed my name, sat there through it, and then I left. I did not care. I didn't care at all. And I was like, what am I here for if I don't care? What the hell? Am I just wasting my lifetime? I could be doing something else with this time. So I'm out. And yeah, that was it. I left. Until this day, I don't know what grades I have for those classes. I did not go to my CUNY first, whatever. I did not look at my grades. I don't look at nothing. Nothing at all. I just left it behind me. It's a past. Bye. I'm free. That's how I felt. When I took that last walk out of Hunter, I was like, I'm free. Bye. I'm not coming back in. And since that semester, I haven't been back. And I don't know if it's been a year, I think, or 2 semesters. I don't know. I think it's been 2 semesters. I was like, oh, I'm gonna take a semester off. That's how I left. I'm gonna take a semester off and see if, you know, if I feel better after taking. I'm gonna see if it's really school that's making me feel this way or if it's not. And when I left for that semester, the other semester that I'm supposed to go back, I didn't go back because I knew it was school. So I was just, I'm done. But yeah, what was my parents' reaction? Obviously, my mom, she stopped talking to me. Like, she legit stopped talking to me. My mother was legit crying. Like, she was crying like somebody died or something, like tears, okay? And I forgot, like, literally if she spoke to my friend or something to talk to me. I don't remember exactly, but I know she was crying. Like, she stopped talking to me for like days, okay? And my dad, he was just like, no, you need to go back to school, da 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 da. You yeah, you have to go back to school. Like, my father would meet my friends in the elevator and tell them about it. Like, oh, I don't know where Fatima is going because she dropped out of school. You going to school, right? Yeah. I don't know. Please talk to her. I don't know what is going on with her. But they never knew what I was really going through. You know how African parents, they never sit you down and, like, you know, talk to you, like talk, really know what you're feeling. So obviously they didn't know. It's not like me and my parents were cool. I could literally sit them down and talk to them about it. But it's not like a normal thing for like African parents or stuff like that. But yeah, so they both was not for it. Till this day, my dad is still calling me back, like, when are you going back to school? They even told my grandparents, like, what? Like, my grandfather last time called me talking about, you going to school this semester? You started going to school? I'm like, no. They're talking about, oh, how many years you have left? Come on, you're almost done. You only have a year and a half left. Come on, just finish it off. Yeah, I only have a year and a half left, but who knows if I'm going to make it through that year and a half. I could kill myself before that year and a half, and I don't want to do that. So, bye. Okay? So if you are in my situation, right, and you really don't feel like this is for you, and you feel like you will take your life or something like that, if you feel depressed or something like that, seek help, okay? And listen to yourself, listen to your heart, follow your own path, okay? Don't follow everybody's path. Do your own thing. Lead your life the way you want to lead your life, no matter what other people's opinions are, okay? They obviously want the best for you, but if you think that it's going to affect your life, like literally like your life, like living wise, honey, do what you gotta do, okay? School is not the, like, you know, that you made it, okay? It's not for everybody. Not everybody that's successful, like I said, went to school. So you do what you gotta do for you. And people in society, like, their opinions don't matter. Only your opinion matter in your life, okay? Nobody's opinion matter. And this is my motto, okay, since I left school. Be you, do you, stay you, live your life by whatever means necessary, okay? Stay happy, stay true to yourself. No matter who you gotta cut off in your life, no matter who you gotta disappoint in your life, if that's what they call it, no matter who you gotta go against, do you for you, okay? You're the only person that matter in this life. It's your life that you have to live, okay? So yeah, I think you gotta think for yourself. Nothing is ever easy. No decision like this is ever easy to make. But if you have to make it, honey. It's going to be, you know, thing in the future. You're going to think back and be like, yeah. So for me, I feel like even though I haven't had like oh, I left school and I'm all happy, I'm all like, you know, perfect in life, blah blah blah, you know, it's not like that for me. But I have to say that since I left school, I am happier and I love life more. I want to live life. Like, I am more like, I want to do things more. Like, I used to just be coming back home wanting to sleep all the time and stuff. But yeah, I want to live. I want to do things that make me happy, and I am doing those things, even if they don't make me money. But at least I'm happy. Happiness is not money, and I am happy with how I am right now, and alhamdulillah for everything. And you know, I'm happy that I even have food in my life. You know, there's people that it's not even education they're worried about. It's food or survival. Like, that's what they're worried about. So I'm not too bad, okay? I'm living. I'm living. So that's all that matters. So yeah, I don't know what else to say, honestly. So I don't know if I will be going back. Only Allah knows. And I don't know. I don't know the future. I might come back to you guys years from now, you know, talking about I'm back in school. Who knows? And if that's the case, then that's the case. But I know I chose to go back. That's what I'm going to realize. I chose to go back. So if I'm ever going to go back, it's going to be my own decision. It's going to have a reason. I'm going to know what I'm doing and why I'm there, and I want to be there. Okay, it's not just because my parents telling me to go back or people want me to go back. Da 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 da. Okay, and don't, if you're the type of person that be seeing your friends get a degree, it's their life. That's not your life. Okay, live your life. That's how I felt when I dropped out. Hey. Anyways, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. Subscribe, okay? Deuces.
Bii, I'm crying in the dark. These tears are from my heart. I'm trying, but it's hard. Feeling so distant from you sometimes. Yada bless me with